Hi, welcome to Lesson 5, your assignment. I actually did your assignments and I filmed it here, so I wanted to go over it with you so you'll be completely comfortable to get out there and try it on your own. What you're going to need is a subject, a very distracting background, your camera, and a tripod. So the first assignment here is just reviewing the different f-stop settings and visually practicing them and getting to see the difference. So take your subject, whatever it might be, to this crazy busy background that you found, set up your tripod, and let's get started. You're going to need a nice well-lit area, and the reason why is because you're going to be using all of your f-stops, including that f22 or f16, however high your lens will go. And remember, that f22 has that really tiny hole, so you're getting very little light in, so you want a nice lit area. You're going to set your camera to aperture priority because that's what's going to be the priority for this assignment. You're going to set your ISO to automatic. So ISO is automatic, camera set on aperture priority. And you have a tripod or just some way of setting your camera on a steady surface. A desk, a table, a railing, just something that keeps it steady, because when you're using those higher numbers, it's less light, so you're going to get a slower shutter speed. With a slower shutter speed, any type of movement, including handheld, will show up blurry in your image. So we want to try to not have that. So great, let's get started. Grab your subject, take it to your area, and let's practice. So I'm going to suggest you start off at that high number, the tiny hole, with the more visible background, because you're having more depth of field with that. So here's the example. This is my little pig ornament. I actually bought this for my sister at the Texas State Fair for a Christmas gift, and I use it all the time. Eventually I'm going to actually have to give it to her. Surprise! Merry Christmas, Gwen. Okay, so here's my little pig ornament sitting outside, and it's sitting on a rain barrel. There's a bucket in the background, this weird wood shelf thing, trash can, car, and homes all back there. So let's go to the next slide. So this is the F22. And I'm going to move me out of the way. There we go. So this is F22. You can almost barely even acknowledge the pig because there's so much going on. Here's F16. Pig's starting to come a little bit more center of attention. Still got that bucket annoying me. It's still not the prettiest background. F11. F8. Now at F8, that's all starting to blur out. Pig's starting to come into focus more. 5.6. F4. Now everything really is just a hint. If you hadn't already seen the F22 shot, you wouldn't really know what was going on back there. Still a little distracting, but not oh, there's a trash can and there's a car and a bucket and a mop. You'd have no idea. But now mine goes to F2. That's just beautiful blur. And there's just the pig. Isn't that amazing? Look at that, F2 to F22. And just to let you know, I'm using an 85mm lens for this example. So you can see by taking control of your f-stop how much power you have over the outcome of your image. You can create a much more engaging image by getting your viewer to focus where you want them to focus by using that wider open aperture and causing that blur, that shallow depth of field in the background. Just gorgeous shot. I love that F2. Love it. A lot of fun. Once you've done this, then join me in the next lesson because I'm going to show you a little bit more advanced but using the same techniques, okay? See you there.